Alright, so since we did the little detour of the Ringling Museum, which we really just scratched the surface on, we just quickly walked through the museum. We have a video for that. I don't know whether it's out yet, but you were doing that separate, right?
Yep.
Because as soon as we got there, literally, he had gotten a text from the hotel inn, I should say. It's not a hotel, really. Now, just so you know, this is where you're, do you know where you're going?
Yeah, I know where I'm turning right.
So, look at these yachts. We were just like kind of in downtown Sarasota, but what I was trying to say, was that for you?
That's not.
What were you all over there?
I don't know. Oh, I guess I was too close to the middle for him.
That that's the Sarasota Bayfront. Then we got a text. Our room was ready, which the room wasn't supposed to be ready until 4. It was 11:19, I think, when they sent the text. So we're like, oh, I kind of want to get to the room, and whether we go to the pool or the beach, just because, you know, we're getting quite a few hours. It's 12:40. So literally, like, we got there at 11:19, and we just really walked through the museum there and didn't really look at much. Looked at the outside, got all nice and sweaty. Definitely decided that it was somewhere that we needed to return to, where we would have the time to really, and probably when it's got a little cooler, because to enjoy the outside area, and maybe the gardens would be. You got to turn here.
I got to turn here?
Yeah. So that's the deal. So now we're headed to the hotel. Unfortunately, I guess I won't be going to Detweiler's. There's a botanical garden over there. I'd love to like to do that kind of stuff, but not in the summer, hot summer.
Yeah.
You need to look and see when the best time to visit that would be. And thankfully, we were actually looking to the next street you're gonna turn on.
Which way?
1 mile. It says right, but then look how that looks leftish to me.
I got it. You worry about filming.
So my future home in here.
Yeah, sure. We can definitely swing. That's they got to be at least what, 3 mil, 4 mil each.
1, 2. That one nice for sale. But if I was getting a big house mansion like this, I would want it to be oceanfront.
Then you're talking like 15 mil
Probably more than that.
for a shack.
Hey, I can dream. when you have that much money, you don't worry about hurricanes. Oh my God, look at that one. I was hard to see because there was the side of it was open. Oh, look at that! You see that?
What? No.
It was like a tiki hut in their backyard or something. Like big, like the real deal.
See, what's funny is 10 years ago, these houses, 15 years ago, these houses were probably very, very affordable.
Some of these I don't think affordable. But what I was saying, if you had that, I mean, a multi-millionaire, millions and millions of dollars that you just drop like that, you wouldn't care, I guess, about your insurance. Right?
Yeah. So I have a friend that works at a place in St. Pete. About 5 years ago, him and his wife bought a place in St. Pete. It's a little cottage. He showed me pictures. It looks like a classic Craftsman 2-bedroom little cottage. They do have a little bungalow out back for his wife's parents. His neighbor's house sold for 1.2 mil. He bought it for under 500,000 5 years ago.
The houses are for sale, so you know, I'm wondering, like that one has
from the hurricane.
From the hurricane.
Yeah, I'm sure
that they had to completely redo.
Some people probably are like, you know, that was my last hurricane. I'm not dealing with this anymore, and I'm selling.
See, we were over there, right? Well, I don't want you looking while you're on the bridge either.
So welcome to Siesta Key.
We're on Siesta Key.
Now, are you, like, you don't have like the whole car?
Whole car? What do you mean?
Meaning that you can see out the windshield.
No, I kind of have that.
That's what
I don't know how to zoom or anything. That sail, that's tore down.
That's tore down. Debris right there.
Yeah. So I'm sure we'll see a lot of that. Yeah, I think some of those road closures were because the actual road was washed out. That's what the one I looked down looked like. South of that parking lot. This is access 11, so let's see if it's. I would imagine it has to go down because. I'm assuming there was a house there or something. Sorry, guys, I'm probably making you a little sick.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Inn at Siesta Key. We are staying here for the next few days and let's just do a quick tour. So we're coming in the beach access side, so they have all the trash cans. We just had the tour by the manager. She had to run to another property real quick, but this gate would normally be closed. There's a code to open it, but they have coolers, they have an ice machine. So this is like their beach loading station. So these are all the things that you can, and they do have a shower. She didn't point that out, but there is a shower to rinse off right there from the beach. So they do have chairs, toys, umbrellas. They have this card here that you can take. They have free bikes that you can rent, or free bikes that you can use while you're here. You just have to sign an electronic waiver. And they do have locks and everything. So that's nice to have that option, especially if you're here with a group. And then this is the pool patio area. It's got a nice little tiki hut. Sounds like we're surrounded by these boutique little hotels. And she did say that there is a jacuzzi switch over here for these jets. She goes, this is great for your lower back right here. So they got showers, hoses. So if you come in from the beach, you gotta, just shower the sand off and you're good to go. But that looks like a fire pit over there too. But they got 2 grills, one there and then one over there. And I love that mural. I love Florida and their murals. We didn't have that in Delaware. I love the murals.
I did try to go into somebody's.
Yeah, I accidentally tried.
That's the 3-bedroom one that has a fireplace.
Oh, really?
How do you get that?
Lift. There you go. So there's only 3 cars in the parking lot. I think there's only a total of 5 places. And they're their own little, like this is the little courtyard. So like we're parked. So we're parked out there. There's the main street. Here's the office. And it is a tiny little office. They do have guest supplies in here, the granny. I think that's more for towels and stuff like that. But she did say that it's basically our own little place. There's no maid service or anything like that. So these are the little, and then we are at the lookout. So we are above the office. Your sign, your back?
No, we have a little peekaboo of the ocean.
So,
I think we're the only ones that have.
Yep, we're good. Thank you. So we do have a little peekaboo, as Gwen says, of the ocean. And they have another little seating area there. I guess that might be for, well, I don't know. I mean, that's the office right there. So I don't know if there's a side room. No, I don't think so. So that is the main road that we have to cross. But the beach access for us is literally just right around the other side. So we literally can just cross the road, walk down about 20 yards, and then straight out to the beach. And then Gwen's going to show us, do a little Vanna White tour. It does say the lookout. So you come in and the air conditioners are on.
It's only for 2 occupancy, so we're only allowed 2 people in there. So yeah, we came in, the TV was on to the Weather Channel. This sofa's new because in the picture it was just a sofa with like a denim.
And it's not a sleeper.
Cover, but
it's a lounger.
Yeah.
It's a recliner.
Yeah.
Oh, it reclines. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So I'm standing with my back against the main door, the front door. So you got a little nook here, a little breakfast nook.
I don't know if this ask her about that because this has a key, but this one doesn't, so I don't know what the purpose of that is. And on here was we have our little parking pass that we already had to put in the car. That was
already on the table.
I'm like, oh, so sweet. Better than we get from Disney.
Yeah. And then a little informational book.
We really haven't. Brendan brought all the stuff up and then tells us, places to eat.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Restaurants, little pamphlets and stuff.
And then it tells you the Wi-Fi, checkout time.
Yeah.
We should ask if they do a late checkout. We should extend it a night. I thought it said Keurig, but well, so you don't have filters.
We'll figure it out. It looks like it takes a K-cup. Single serve pod such as a K-cup.
Okay.
I just don't know how to open it yet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see there? Single side. Yeah, I guess you can take this out all depending on what you're brewing.
I wish we would have brought a case of water because you're going to have to fill it up and I don't want you to use some water. But they do give you
and you got a microwave.
Some salt and pepper, which is probably stuff that people have
left.
But it does say you have to run the dishwasher when you leave.
Okay.
Small dishwasher.
Well, you're blocking it.
Small dishwasher. And I just hit something, I think. Dish towel, your silverware, toaster, pots and pans, colander, Tupperware. Where'd that come from?
Your pocket.
My slit. Okay, good. Because I was like, oh, is there? I'm sure we'll pick it out. Tea kettle, I should have brought tea bag.
Full size fridge.
Yeah, this is like.
Does it have an ice maker? Probably not because.
No, but they did.
No. Ice cube trays.
Which I wanted to stop.
They do have.
Do we like?
They have an ice machine outside.
Yeah, but is it like drink worthy ice machine?
Yes. No, they use bottle. Yes, it's drink worthy.
At the end bathroom because it's tiny and that doesn't fit with the door, so we're just gonna have to probably pull it up until we put it in front of the bathtub. I guess shampoo.
Yep. Shampoo and conditioner, 2-in-1.
And you got makeup, so you don't get makeup on your white things, but then just regular.
But we're only here for a few days. I mean, this is it's you got your own little beach bungalow, and then going into the bedroom. So that's right off the bathroom. So you do have a little closet there, iron board, blankets if you need them, bed.
And then these are beach towels. Because you know a lot of people are flying in too.
It's just like that's how hot it is. That's just. And we got a beautiful view of a metal roof. They have sunlight in theirs. So, I mean, we're right on the beach, though. I mean, that's why we got this, right? Because we're an easy walk.
Because like I said, I research.
And
like someone else, I know. So I did a lot of research. Yes, it's a little bit dated or whatever, but everybody that left all the reviews, and I searched different areas for reviews on it, all said that the owners were wonderful, and it was clean, and there was no bad reviews.
I mean, it's very nice. It's
and I think the
for a couple days.
I think they kind of might have been updated more because I think they might have gotten flooded. But at the time there was no. I don't think there's. Because you can see like.
Yeah. Oh, that's condensation. Yeah. That's just the paneling.
I don't think there was anything available on the bottom floor. And then maybe something did come available once we decided to not do Sunday. We could have done. But then when I heard that the upstairs unit, I mean, granted we have steps and elevators, but it said it had a peekaboo view.
Yeah, we do. I can see the water.
And so I was like, shoot, yeah, because we can't be right on the beach, so why not?
No, I like it. I like it. It's.
I mean, for 2 people.
Yeah.
For what we're using it for.
So we'll show a little bit more like the beach access and stuff like that. You mean the deep blue sea?
I think I might turn the air down just a tad, just to keep it nice and chilly in here.
Yeah. The whole reason why we got this is the beach. I mean, that's what she's been telling me. She's been yelling at me going, I need to go to the beach. I need to get to the beach. I need to get to the beach. We're at the beach, and she wants to walk down to the village.
I don't want to put a bathing suit on. I haven't had a bathing suit on, and I can't tell you how long. So that's another little nerve-wracking. Because none of my bathing suits fit me right now. All right.
Okay. Okay, we're loaded up into the beach. Got a rock in my sandal. So there's the inn. And yep, we just crossed. Well, we can, if you really feel comfortable, we can go up there or just cross the street here.
What do you think you're supposed to do?
Well, if you get hit by a car crossing the street and not a pedestrian walkway. And that's our little place there. Okay, now I know what she was talking about. This thing's a little bit of a mammoth. But it's better than carrying all this stuff. I didn't hear you.
Do we still have ours?
What?
Do we still have our wagon?
No, I don't think so. So, like, there's only, this is a public access. There's probably, what, 15 spots? If that? Well, I guess from all the rain, this is a little mushy. Yeah, I don't think I would have been able to carry all of our stuff this far. So it's a nice little thing that they hook you up with a wagon. Oh. Okay. You want to get in the wagon? Because you're going to have to walk right along that grass line. Because if you step that far, I don't know. You really don't have no choice. Ah, the water's hot. Hey, that was kind of nasty. Hi. Hello, how are you? Okay. Okay, and then coming out on the beach. Okay, I'm taking my flip-flops off. That was kind of nasty.
Yeah.
Now we were watching a video that was talking about the sand here. It is actually crushed quartz, and that's why it doesn't, like right now it's not burning my feet after being out in the hot Florida sun all day. It is not burning my feet. It actually feels cool. Doesn't the sand feel cool? Do you know why? Because that video, because the crushed quartz. Yeah. Well, there's been some storms lately. Either way.
I don't want to be right smack right off the...
Let's start our day at the beach. What's your thoughts so far?
There's waves. I wasn't expecting waves.
There's been storms though.
The sand is like drivable. Like I thought it was soft, powdery. You know?
Yeah.
I can almost feel like, how is this voted? Do you?
Well, since we've only been here for literally 2 minutes, I'm gonna reserve my opinion till later.
Headed to Walmart because we needed more water. We need ice. They have ice there, but it's in a big, how do you call it? Like a big...
It's an ice machine that's outside, and it's mostly for filling up a cooler that they provide for the beach, which is nice. Which is awesome.
I think we've talked about that, but when we did the room tour, right? And you did the property tour, but they offer free ice. All that. So we did go onto the beach. Did you film any on the beach?
I filmed a little bit. I filmed us getting to the beach.
Walking through the swamp.
Yeah.
That was not fun.
That was unexpected.
Hopefully it's dried up by tomorrow, but I don't think so because there's a lot of standing water on the other sides of it. So we did something. We decided to stay an extra night.
Don't tell Lauren. She's going to get mad at us.
I did say something to her on the phone. I didn't say I said we're thinking about it.
What did she say?
Oh, I guess we're not doing a shopping on Thursday. I said, well, we have to check out by 10. And then, but also, if there's money.
Yeah.
Well, went fast. Yeah, that extra day, and it still was like, wait.
It went so quick.
But I don't know if we could have handled another day on the beach.
We got fried.
Yeah. Tip here, if your lotion is expired, it's expired.
Yeah. Yeah, we had the spray 30, right? It was a 30. But it was expired by like a year.
It was a little over a year.
Yeah. We got down to the beach for a few hours the first day.
Literally a few hours.
Yeah. And I mean, I sprayed all over because I got that farmer's tan, you know, with the shirt and the back of the neck and stuff. And I wanted to make sure I didn't get burnt, and I got burnt.
I didn't feel like you got as fried the first day. Because sometimes he's bad with putting lotion on. I'm trying to get him to,
as I get older, I realize I need to.
But I definitely, even my misting stuff, I need to see when that expired. Because I kept spraying that on my face, and that's 45. And my face fried.
So it did put a little bit of a damper on our stay because we were in pain a little bit. Yesterday we were both sitting on the beach. You know, we got the umbrellas, you know, make sure we were completely out of the sun, all leathered up, and neither of us felt really really good.
Yeah, we felt a little off.
Yeah.
And then your feet got fried.
Yeah, my feet got fried.
Yesterday. Which we don't really know how.
Yeah, because I was in the shade. I made sure I was in the shade the whole time.
I mean, I still think you're out there. Or
if we were in the water, you know, I lathered up the top part of my body.
But I still think even when you're out, because they say, like, even on a cloudy day, because the first day the clouds kind of rolled in at one point. I mean, it rained. We didn't have any rain or anything.
Yeah.
But I think the sun, it did get a little, like it wasn't like permeating sun the whole time. And they always say you usually can get burnt.
Yeah.
On a cloudy day. So maybe even, still under the umbrella, you're still getting...
Yeah, you're still getting sun.
Sun.
Well, so what do you think of Siesta Key?
I liked it. I still don't quite understand.
Staying wide.
Okay, I figured it out because I was trying to figure out. The first day we got on, I didn't really see any like good sand. It was all hard packed. And then the next day we moved down the beach a little bit, and there was where we sat, because we kind of sat further back the first day because we got there.
We got there late, and we didn't want to
we didn't want
in front of somebody,
people.
So we just kind of plopped in the back.
That's beach etiquette, I feel like. So,
it was. You keep looking up that way.
Looking out the window. That way. So there was a little bit more fluffier sand, I guess you would say. So yeah, that was nice. We had the first day, the waves were pretty. There were waves like when we first rolled.
Yeah, but now there had been some storms in the area.
So the water wasn't as clear. Tuesday the water was
a lot clearer. Even yesterday there was a lot more seaweed in the water. So it might just be the time of year. Yeah. But now with the seaweed, what she's talking about, but once you go about 30 yards out, you just get a few floaters that come by.
I know, but you're seeing that in the water, and I feel like it doesn't look as clear.
Yeah.
The sand, yes, where it's fluffy, it doesn't stick to you. I mean, it does. It sticks to you like powder.
Sand. Yeah.
It doesn't stick to you like gritty. And I was like, what? When we were walking last night, we tried to see a sunset, but there were clouds, so there was no sunset. I mean, the sun did set, but you couldn't see it. And walking through there where it was real fluffy sand, I was like, what is the consistency of this? I gotta describe it. And I thought of it last night. Cornstarch.
Okay.
Like how it kind of can.
A lot of videos say sugar.
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
But there are sections where it is hard packed.
It's more like I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you could just drive on this beach because how.
Well, the local sheriffs used ATVs to go up and down the beach, just checking things out. But why I think it's a very nice beach. For one, we're used to the Delaware beaches where you're on top of everybody. You're literally inches, feet, if not inches, away from the next person. Here, you can spread all out. The beach is pretty wide or pretty deep, so you can spread out pretty well. And the water, you can go, there's people going 100 yards out because you would go out and then it would dip down a little bit, and then there was a sandbar that ran there, and once you got out to the sandbar, you're up to mid-thighs or waist for, all depending on your height. And I think because of that, everybody was spread out. There was only one time where these two girls were floating in rafts, and they had fallen asleep, and they kind of drifted into us a little bit. But that was it. I mean, it wasn't like you were on top of everybody. Even though the beach was crowded, you had your own little space. Nobody was right next to you. Wide open, clear water, warm water. I thought it was pretty. There was little patches of cold water here and there, but
sometimes the warm water isn't refreshing, though.
Yeah.
We've been in it where it's been but yesterday it was a little cooler, the water, than I feel like the day before. But, yeah, I mean, I definitely would come back. I mean, I would probably say this would be my beach.
Yeah.
to come to, and they have a big parking area. Now down, we did walk down that way, and it is a little more compact.
Yeah.
There are a lot more people there.
But it's deeper too. Like the space from the water to where the grasses all start is much wider than where we were. So you could fit more people, but you're still not on top of each other. Yeah. And of course, everybody, it's got umbrellas. People have the big tents. There was these things that it was a piece of plastic that went like that with a kite. It was basically a kite. And it was just, the wind was the only thing that held it up. And, but it was big. And, you could cover, half a dozen people or more with it. There was a lot of them. But overall, so Siesta Keys, so the beaches, I personally love the beaches. And then where we stayed, we were only 3 blocks away from what they called the Village, where
the shops and restaurants are.
Yeah. Now there's only about 15 to 20 shops. So kind of once
t-shirt, they're your basic.
I mean, you got your higher end. You got like 3 or 4 higher end stores.
Well, like they had a Lilly Pulitzer store, but it was never open.
Yeah, it was never open, and everything closes at like 10 o'clock.
Oh, before that, I think that one store
closes
at 8.
Some places closes at 8
or 9.
Some stores close at 9. Some are a little open until 10. Most of the restaurants are closed by 10, except for like the bars, but there's only like 3 big bars.
And they were packed, and everything is outside eating, except for, we did eat at Gilligan's, and we were lucky that and it still was kind of warm in there, because everything's kind of like, because it still was open air, but we were tucked back in.
Yeah.
Because when we first started, I was like, oh, it's kind of hot in here. But as we, I guess, got used to it, adjusted, I guess they had some type of air on.
Yeah. They must have.
Other than that, I think most other places were outside. And after us being burnt.
Yeah. Now, if you're here in the wintertime, perfect.
I would love to sit out there. Like, I would love to try the Siesta Key oyster.
Oyster bar?
Yeah. Because the menu, there was a couple things on there that I really wanted to eat, but that place was packed. And again, it's all out. That's outside. So I do want to come back when it's cooler and maybe try that. But parking, there's not much parking.
Yeah.
I mean, I think because we were here in the summer, there were, and when we walked down that end, I think like where where the Lilly store was and the Italian restaurant. There were spots in there, but it is the pay by plate.
Yeah, you got pay. Anywhere that's open to the public is pay by plate.
Except for the beach accesses, but that's only for beach parking. You really shouldn't.
Now, because there's a lot of condos and homes along this area too, like we saw a lot of like families would rent golf carts.
Yeah, you can rent golf carts. You can
like scooters.
The little buggies.
Yeah, the little two-seater buggies. There's a lot of.
I thought somebody said the scooter and the
like the hotel that we were at actually have bikes to use, so we could have biked down there. That would have been funny. I would have had to film Gwen riding a bike.
It's just been so long. I was nervous, and then just to be.
It's like riding a bike. You never forget.
But then she's like, "Oh, the helmets are in there to put on the helmet, and that'd be helmet head."
Yeah.
But they do have the trolley. We didn't do that.
No.
We didn't see too many.
There is a trolley that goes up and down with stops all along.
Yeah. Later at night, we saw more people waiting. I heard somebody kind of walking by, kind of complaining about it, like they had been waiting so long. I heard they run every 30 minutes, so I guess if you just missed it, you're sitting there waiting. But they do have an app. You could have downloaded an app to
see the schedule.
See the sets. Yeah.
Where they at?
Yeah.
Because I think there was at least 2 of them.
And then they did ask the frog hopper, but I don't know if you had to pay for that or whether that was from
that
was the green one that peaked the horn that time.
That wasn't the trolley.
The trolley was the blue.
Frog hopper was something else.
The trolley was more looked like a trolley.
Okay.
We met people that were staying in there is one 3-bedroom place here, and they Ubered one day. I mean, it would be, I don't know, they might charge an arm and leg here, but I mean, there were restaurants way down the other end that we would have had to.
We would have had to either drive or got
take
the trolley.
We couldn't walk that, but yeah, I mean, I definitely.
And our beach access, as you'll see in the video, was literally right across the street.
And then
so all we had to do was cross the street.
And with everything that they offered, free.
Yeah.
The wagons, the coolers.
Well, not free. You paid the resort fee, and you had access to it all. But they had a wagon, umbrellas, chairs, coolers, ice machine out there, which you'll see in the video.
All right, so we're all checked out. That was the place. And then that was the beach access right across the street. And then this is the drive. Do Swift jump. That was good. I liked it even cold the next day.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the big tiki. That's Martini Bar. There was always somebody out there playing music. The one night it was really good. I kind of was thinking about going there. We got ice cream from the Fudge Factory. We never did get fudge. Wish probably should have, just to see. This is Gilligan's. This is where we ate Tuesday night. That's the Oyster House. They'll see how small that is.
Well, I'm going to loop around.
They might have had. And then, you just have your souvenir, basic beach t-shirt shops. I'll show it all. The lobster pot, I had thought about eating there. I wonder if you have to. I saw we did get our pink pineapple. Should run in there and get it if they have it. I don't know if you'd have to. Now these are places like the Village Cafe. They're breakfast and lunch. So they were closed. There was a couple places. There's basically an egg place. That's our. We'll show it. I'm not sure where that was. I was going to. Hand rolled ice cream. Remember when we got that?
Yeah.
So this was an Italian restaurant that looked good. We just didn't eat there. They would have had inside. Well, they have that little porch, but that's another. They have a store out on the big main road too, but we got a couple things in there. I got a hat that I wore on the beach because of my scalp. Now the Hub, it was a place that I had was like, oh, I want to eat there, but I was in the mood for seafood so bad. I didn't want a Mexican, so we didn't eat there. And again, outside. And then on this corner, I don't know really what they were doing, but last night there was a guy with a parrot that you could have taken your picture with, and a snake. And I was like, because his head, the snake of that, was out the back. What if he wasn't paying attention and that thing went up to somebody?
It was a constrictor.
Boa constrictor, but still. Sandal Factory, again, just another beach. There's the oyster house. Maybe they did have some seating back in there, but it was packed and there was a band playing. That's a cute little store. I like that store.
And then this place has a row of frozen margarita machines.
The daiquiri deck, which I had heard from watching videos. They said that it was a chain. And then this is what we were talking about. The actual big public parking. I mean, even those little public beach access have maybe 10 spots or something. But see, it's 9 o'clock, a little before 9 because that's a little fast. I mean, there are spaces there. There's still some spots there, but again, for being almost, they'll be filled up later. And then on the weekend, I imagine you'd have to get here. I wonder what time they open. The room, the inn, I really like it. It's probably not going to be for everybody.
Yeah.
But especially this room, because I think all the downstairs rooms
have been
redone because of flooding.
Helene. They had flood in here, so I think all the lower floor rooms have been renovated.
Because that's my only complaint. I mean, yes, it's, you know.
And there's a slight tilt.
Yeah.
Like the whole,
I think that's why the
whole structure tilts towards the road. You can feel it. As soon as you step out of the bathroom, you can kind of feel the tilt.
From walking even to the bedroom to the bathroom. And I think that maybe that's why the shower
door keeps. I wedged the washcloth in there.
Oh, I finally figured it out, but that was
Our shower door was a slider door, and would keep sliding open on you.
Getting water out, but that the bathroom's my only complaint. That it's a tight squeeze in there, and then it's an older shower, where the other ones are updated showers. I think the other upstairs
but for the price.
Yeah, for the price. At this time of year, too.
Yeah, at this time of year on the beach. Like somebody we were talking to, they're one of their family members, right? You said their sister or something like that. Their whole family rented out the entire inn. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms, 7 rooms.
There's not 7.
6.
There's 5 or 6.
There's 6, and some are. This is the only single, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, there's 2 singles.
The majority are singles.
Oh.
There's only one 2-bedroom and one 3-bedroom.
You know, if you had 15 people, it'd be neat to have, because beautiful pool, as you'll see in the video.
Yeah, that's my only regret, is we didn't sit.
Yeah, but it's also summertime. Like if you come here, and you know late, or what I would consider early winter or late winter. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, like to sit underneath the sofa with the tiki hut. And like we said before, we have the peekaboo view of the ocean, like just a sliver. Like I said, I would come back. The only thing I could say was, we had a nice big fridge. We had an oven. We had microwave. We didn't use any of it. I had a toaster. We got bagels. Because when we packed our lunch on the beach, we stopped. Once we decided we were going to add a night, we ran to we still would have had to do it though.
Yeah.
Well, it's only really been one day on the beach though. We could have probably just ate snacks.
Because there's the restaurants 3 blocks this way, or we could walk all the way down to the public beach. And there was some place you could get some food there, but also it was the only place at that public beach, and it's a big public beach. So you know. Yeah,
the parking lot was huge, and it was always packed. You would have to, it was always packed. Every time we drove by, it was full. So you would have to, compete with all those people trying to get something to eat. So it was just easier to pack and cheaper. I'd highly recommend it. Yep. This place was called the Inn at Siesta Key.
And the owners and employees have been awesome.
So I definitely would come back.
Yep.
I would like to stay oceanfront. If I could find something nice. But I just I don't know. I like the feel of it. Like I like the even though the pool isn't that big and you have to share it with everybody. But like we came back from the beach. We only got in it once. Came back from the beach on Tuesday, and I was like, I want to get in the pool. So I got in and it was just us for a very short period. And then a couple people came in, and a mother and a daughter, and we chatted with them for a little bit, and then a guy came out and was getting ready to get in, and then that's when, well, I mean, we were needed to get out and get showered to go eat, so.
Okay, so thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.